Imagine a man who once owned half of Marine Drive, waking up on a pavement with nothing but the clothes on his back. A journalist, sensing a tragic story, shoves a microphone in his face. "Sir, you were a king. Now you have nothing. The world is calling you a failure. What is your next move?" The man on the pavement slowly opens his eyes, looks directly into the camera, and smiles. Not a sad smile, but one of absolute, unshakable confidence. He says, "Young man, you were mistaken. My hotels are gone. My cars are gone. But the factory that built them is still running at full capacity." And he taps his temple. If you are watching this video while scrolling through your phone, stuck in a job you hate, or staring at a bank balance that makes you anxious, listen closely. For years, you might have been told, you can't do this because you're not rich enough, or your family background is holding you back. I am here to tell you that the single biggest lie you have ever been sold is that poverty is a lack of money. Poverty is a disease of the imagination. It is a virus that lives in your mind, not your wallet. And today, we are going to find the cure. We are going to dissect the psychology that separates those who build empires from those who just pay rent. Because the truth is, the richest person you know might be mentally bankrupt, and the loser sitting in a chai tapery right now could be a billionaire in the making. Let's go back to our childhood for a moment. What were the sentences that built the walls of your mind? Money doesn't grow on trees. We are not like those rich people. Borrowing money is a sin. Be happy with what you have. What were these? They weren't just advice. They were chains. They were a psychological program installed to keep you in a safe, small box. This is the scarcity operating system. It runs in the background, telling you that there is never enough, that you must hoard, that risk is death. Now compare two lives playing out in this city right now. Meet Arjun. Arjun has a corner office, a designation that impresses people at weddings, and a loan on everything he owns. He has the latest iPhone, a big apartment in a prestigious locality, and a car that announces his arrival. But at 3:00 a.m., Arjun is staring at the ceiling, his heart pounding. A single thought is a python coiling around his throat. What if I get fired? What if the market crashes? How will I pay for this golden cage I built? I am a fraud, and they will find out. His wealth is an illusion. It's borrowed. He is the richest poor man you will ever meet. Now, look at Kabir. Kabir came to this city on a train with a single bag and a family who told him he was wasting his time. He shares a room with 3 others. He eats at a stall where the chai is served in a clay cup that cracks after one use. But at night, while Arjun is fighting insomnia, Kabir is using free YouTube tutorials to learn digital marketing, 3D animation, and copywriting. He has no EMIs, no status to protect, and no fear. His mind is not a prison, it's a playground. He is experimenting, failing, and learning. He knows that his only real asset is his ability to become more valuable tomorrow than he was today. Between Arjun and Kabir, who is truly wealthy? True wealth is not what you own. True wealth is what you can't lose. And the only thing you can never lose is the capability of your own mind. So, what is the real definition of wealth? It is not your current bank balance. It is your rebuild score. If everything was stripped away from you at midnight, your job, your savings, your home, how long would it take you to build it all back by sunrise? Your answer to that question is your true net worth. A person with a poor mindset has a long list of excuses. I don't have the connections. I don't have the capital. My English is weak. The system is against me. They are historians of their own failures. A person with a wealthy mindset has a single burning question: how? They look at a locked door and instead of sitting down and crying, they start looking for windows. How can I learn English in 6 months? How can I offer a service that requires zero investment but 100% effort? How can I turn this problem into a profit? They are architects of the future, not prisoners of the past. Let's talk about a concept called the mirage of stability. We are taught to worship the 9-to-5 job, the fixed deposit, the government bond. We think these things are walls of a fortress. But look at the world. AI is replacing entire departments overnight. Companies that were too big to fail vanish. Inflation eats savings like termites. If your security is tied to an external entity, you are building your house on sand. The only true security, the only bedrock, is internal. It is your adaptability quotient, your ability to unlearn, relearn, and evolve faster than the world around you changes. Think about the titans of history. Did they have smooth, uninterrupted rides to the top? No. They were broken, they were bankrupt, they were laughed out of rooms, but they had a core that could not be shattered. Why? Because they had unshakable faith in their own ability to rise again. If you are tired of feeling helpless, of feeling like a victim of your circumstances, you need a hard reset. Right now. Today. Here are 5 rules to burn the poor out of your identity and forge a mind of steel. Rule number 1. Dismantle the victim's throne. Stop, right now. No one is coming to save you. The world is not conspiring against you. It is simply moving forward, indifferent to your pain. Accept radical responsibility. Where you are today is a product of your past choices. Where you will be tomorrow will be a product of the choices you make starting now. The moment you take your life back from fate and circumstance and hold it in your own hands, the fear of poverty evaporates. Rule number 2. Cleanse your mental diet. What are you feeding your brain? Is it the curated perfection of Instagram Reels that leaves you feeling inadequate? Is it the 24/7 news cycle designed to keep you scared and angry? You are what you consume. From today, unfollow, mute, and block anything that makes you feel small. Replace it with podcasts, educational videos, biographies of builders. Your mind is the most fertile land in the universe. If you plant seeds of garbage, you will reap a harvest of garbage. If you plant seeds of wisdom, you will reap a fortune. Rule number 3. The zero-cost asset inventory. Take a notebook. Write down everything you are capable of that doesn't require money. Can you communicate an idea clearly? Can you write a persuasive sentence? Can you learn a new software in a week? Can you sell? Can you empathize? These are your zero-cost assets. In 2024, you don't need a factory to be a manufacturer. You just need one skill that solves a problem for someone else. That skill is your startup capital. Rule number 4. Rewire your vocabulary. Words are spells you cast on your own reality. When you say, "I can't afford this," your brain shuts down. It accepts the verdict. Instead, inject the word "how" into your dictionary. Ask yourself, how can I afford this? Or what would it take for this to be in my hands? The moment you ask how, you flip a switch in your mind. It stops being a passive observer and becomes an active problem-solving machine. Rule number 5. Make rejection your guru. The poor mindset is terrified of failure. It sees it as a final judgment. The wealthy mindset sees failure as a data point. It's simply feedback telling you which path is a dead end. If you are not failing, you are not exploring. You are stuck in a safe, dead-end cul-de-sac. Go ahead. Pitch that crazy idea. Write that email to the person you admire. Launch that tiny side project. The worst case scenario is a lesson that no university can teach you. And that lesson is pure gold. Let me share a final story. There was a man from a small town who moved to the city with his father's entire savings. He was naive. He trusted the wrong people. In 6 months, he was wiped out. Broke. Alone. He stood on a bridge one night, looking at the dark water below, ready to end the pain. He was about to climb the railing when a thought, clear as a bell, rang in his mind. If I jump, they win. My father loses all hope. But what have I actually lost? I've lost paper. I've lost money. But I've gained something priceless. I've gained a master's degree in betrayal. I've learned exactly how not to do business. My legs still work. My mind still works. I am still here. He stepped back from the edge. He took a job delivering food at night and studied coding during the day. He absorbed the market. He learned from every failure. Within a decade, his company was worth more than the one that had cheated him. That night on the bridge, he didn't lose his life. That night, he lost the old version of himself, the one who believed he was poor. Sometimes, you have to lose everything you own to find everything you are. Nothing is permanent. Your success is rented. Your failure is temporary. Your current financial situation is a snapshot, not your identity. Stop saying I am poor. Start saying, I am currently in a chapter of financial rebuilding, and I am writing it with relentless effort. They tell the story of Alexander the Great, who asked that his hands dangle out of his coffin, to show the world that even the conqueror of the known world left empty-handed. They use this to preach the futility of wealth. But I want you to look at it differently. Yes, he left with nothing. But while he was here, he used the power of his mind to create a legacy that echoes through millennia. His empire crumbled, but his mindset, his audacity to dream, is immortal. If you are sitting right now, believing you are stuck because you have no resources, you are insulting the one resource that can never be taken from you, your mind. The ultimate freedom isn't financial freedom. The ultimate freedom is psychological freedom. It is waking up with the absolute unshakable knowledge that you can be dropped into any city, in any country, with 0 rupees in your pocket, and you will not just survive, you will thrive. The day that belief crystallizes in your chest, you become untouchable. No recession, no betrayal, no bad luck can ever make you poor again. You don't need pity. You don't need sympathy. You need self-respect. And self-respect is built one brick at a time by keeping the promises you make to yourself. You promised you'd learn for an hour today? Do it. You promised you'd make that call? Do it. Each small kept promise is a layer of armor. Each broken promise is a chink in that armor. So, from this moment, under no circumstances should you ever label yourself as poor, even if your pockets are empty, even if your clothes are torn, even if the world scoffs at you. Smile to yourself and whisper, the best scenes are yet to come. This struggle? This is the origin story. This is the part of the movie they'll cheer the loudest for. When you are on top of the world tomorrow, what will you tell people? You'll tell them you started from 0. So learn to love the 0. The person with nothing left to lose is the most dangerous, most creative, most unstoppable force on the planet. That man in the bungalow, the one who lost everything, he is you. He is your potential. Life may have evicted you from your comfort zone. It may have taken your security. But you are still the emperor of your own mind. The crown is still on your head. You just forgot you were wearing it. So rise up. Brush off the dust of doubt. Starve your fears until they die. And remember this one, final truth. You were never poor. You were just asleep to your own power. The alarm has rung. It's time to wake up. It's time to walk back into your kingdom and start building. The bricks are waiting.